It is still coming in with pure source energy around it. This is why it's so important to hold and cuddle a baby. I know when my youngest granddaughter was born, I was there looking after her older sister, and I was told by my guide I must spend as much time as possible holding the baby because it would help her to keep that connection to source for as long as possible. And although I did spend a lot of time in that very onerous task, of course, I was told afterwards it wasn't nearly enough. They really need it all the time because it helps them enormously later on, every second that they can keep that high frequency connection. One other thing that is really, really helpful is to make a peace corner. Now, a peace corner is a place. It can be a chair, it can be a corner, it can be just an altar. But when you're in that place, you call in the angels of peace and you only have peaceful thoughts. Go and worry somewhere else in the house, but in that corner, you have only peaceful thoughts. And those peaceful thoughts gather in that corner and then they start to spread around the house. I tell this in one of my books about making a peace corner, and a 13-year-old came up to me and she said that she had insisted on making a peace corner in her home. And she said her parents used to quarrel, her brothers were always at each other's throats, and she said, no, I want this chair to be a peace chair. And she would sit in it every day and send out peaceful thoughts. And before long, her brothers asked if they could sit in the chair, and they sent out peaceful thoughts. And her parents asked if they could sit in the chair, and this energy of peace spread throughout the house, and it changed the atmosphere in the home. There are things that we can do to make a difference. One of the things I love to do, and I've taught my little grandchildren to do, is if I'm out for a walk, I pick up a pebble. And then I call in either the angels or the unicorns, and I ask them to put their love or their peace or their healing into the pebble. And then I walk all the rest of my walk, and when I've finished, I place that pebble somewhere, perhaps outside somebody's house that's unhappy, perhaps outside a school. And that energy radiates out and touches the people that pass and makes a difference. Making eye contact with your child is really important. It's your soul connecting with their soul. If that is done lovingly enough, that child will feel the safety of it right from babyhood. If you have one of these children that won't make eye contact, it's really, really difficult. One of my grandchildren, who has never been to Earth before, and so it's completely new to her, nevertheless, she tells everybody that she is going to be a medicine woman. And when she was told that she shouldn't pick wild flowers, she said, oh, but it's different for me because I am a medicine woman and I am making medicine with these flowers. Again, she was 4 at the time, and she tells everybody that that is what she's doing. And so I think many of these children have a sense already of where they're going, what their mission is, and they are bringing it to the surface and remembering it. Because of course, since 2012, the veil of amnesia has lifted slightly. As I say, many of them are already fully enlightened. They just can't express these amazing gifts because of the low frequency around us. So our task is to raise the energy everywhere in our homes, calling in the angels, bringing in beautiful music, flowers, singing, lightness, fun, dancing, laughter, all those beautiful high frequency energies, so these children can really enjoy their incarnation. After all, that is what children are supposed to do: relax, trust us, and have fun. That's the way they will learn in the future. Many of these children are very, very sensitive, very high frequency, very empathic. Their auras are wide open. They feel and sense everything that's going on. They take all that energy in, and they find it very difficult to cope. Now, for a child, as with an adult, it's really important to teach that child to stay grounded. Watch them. If they're tiptoeing around, then make sure that they walk with their heels on the ground. That gives them a sense of confidence, a sense of being on earth. Very simple. Teach them to stroke their own aura. Then all those breaks in their aura start to smooth down, and they can't take other people's stuff in, because your aura is your protective shield. And you make your aura strong with your thoughts, with your confidence, with your decisions that you can be in life and comfortable in life. All of these strong energies make your aura stronger so that you can cope. And of course, walking barefoot in the grass, going and hugging a tree, then the tree roots connect you into the earth, and that also helps to ground and stabilize you. Trees are amazing. Children feel their energy. I think most people know that if they're standing under an oak tree, the oak tree is giving them strength and helping them. If you stand under a beech tree, it's trying to open your heart so that you can forgive and feel compassion for people. Every single tree is giving you a different quality. This is why people love to walk in pine forests, because the energy of the pine trees lifts you up into the fifth dimension, and you're able to see your problems from a different perspective. Doing all these things with your children and honoring their gifts, helping them with their psychic energies, listening to them helps to strengthen their aura. A vast number of children are coming in with service in their energy fields, ready to help make this vast, enormous shift that we're going through to the new golden age starting in 2032. The people say, we don't understand how this change can be made, but we have a new generation coming up that is already enlightened, aware, and ready to take everything forward into the fifth dimension so that we can start the new communities, we can start the new golden cities, and living in a very different way.